Hello viewers, hope you are all well. Let's start with question number 1. When a company owns and operates as many parts of a supply chain as possible, it is known as A. Lateral integration, B. Vertical integration, C. Horizontal integration, D. Supply integration. The correct answer is B. Vertical integration in the supply chain has a company owning and operating most of the companies in the supply chain. This method of integration provides a certain level of control. However, most companies cannot be effective at all of the various businesses in the supply chain. Today, most companies focus on their core competence and manage other suppliers through supply chain management. The theory is that each member of the supply chain is providing the optimal competence. Question number 2. Lateral integration is also known as A. Vertical integration, B. Supply integration, C. Internal integration, D. Horizontal integration. The correct answer for this one is D. Lateral or horizontal integration is the preferred method of managing the supply chain today. It supports the theory that each member of the supply chain is the most competent supplier because their operation is tightly focused on their core competence. The channel master company could not provide the same competence if it were controlling all the companies in the vertical supply chain. Question number 3. The primary benefit of a vertical supply chain is number A. Economies of scale, B. Speed of design, C. Management span, D. Control. The correct answer for this one is D. The primary benefit of a vertical supply chain is control. By owning the supply chain pieces, companies do not need to manage the supply chain to get focus on their issues. All the operations are visible to the controlling management. Question number 4. Which of the following has made managing the supply chain easier? A. More suppliers to work with, B. More educated workforce, C. Internet communications, D. ERP software. The correct answer for this one is C. The ability to communicate in real time with the rest of the supply chain using the internet has made collaboration much easier. Question number 5. Which of the following would not be a benefit of lateral integration? A. Economies of scale, B. Expertise created by core competence, C. Supplier business focus, D. Transportation lead times. The correct answer for this one is D. The benefits from lateral integration come from each company in the supply chain focusing on their business, improving on their core competence and delivering lower costs due to the economies of scale. A vertically integrated company would not be able to achieve these benefits. Question number 6. The challenge of a laterally integrated supply chain is the ability to have all the parts working together, especially with disparate system and operations. In order to achieve a disparate supply chain working as one unit, companies must have A. Internet communications, B. Trust, C. Modern ERP systems, D. Minimal inventory. The correct answer is B. Trust is a key component in the ability to share information between trading partners. Even with modern systems and the internet as the communication tool, these tools will not help if the trading partners are unwilling to readily share information. Question number 7. Companies generally go through stages to evolve into synchronized supply chain. The first stage is identified as A. Multiple dysfunction, B. Semi-functional enterprise, C. Integrated enterprise, D. Extended enterprise. The correct answer is A. The first stage is multiple dysfunction, where the enterprise has no external links except through transactions. Example, sales orders, purchase orders, etc. etc. Dear viewers, next 2-3 questions are quite basic, but they will make your concepts fundamentally strong. So I just want you to go through them and just be with me and listen to the explanation as well. So let's move on to question number 8. Question number 8. Companies generally go through stages to evolve into a synchronized supply chain. The second stage is identified as A. Extended enterprise, B. Multiple dysfunction, C. Integrated enterprise, D. Semi-functional enterprise. The correct answer is D. The second stage is semi-functional enterprise, where the enterprise begins improvement initiatives to increase their effectiveness. Most of the improvement initiatives takes place inside the company. External improvements still do not exist. Question number 9. Companies generally go through stages to evolve into a synchronized supply chain. The third stage is identified as A. Semi-functional enterprise, B. Integrated enterprise, C. Extended enterprise, D. Multiple dysfunction. The correct answer is B. The third stage is integrated enterprise, where the enterprise begins bringing cross-functional teams together to focus on enterprise-wide processes rather than departmental silos. This process of cross-functional improvement sets the stage for improvement outside the company. Question number 10. Companies generally go through stages to evolve into a synchronized supply chain. The fourth stage is identified as A. Integrated enterprise, B. Extended enterprise, C. Semi-functional enterprise, D. Multiple dysfunction. The correct answer is B. The fourth stage is extended enterprise, where the enterprise integrates its internal network with the internal network of its suppliers to improve efficiencies, collaboration of design, quality, and overall effectiveness. Question number 11. In some enterprises, forecasting is mostly estimating. Products are designed without input from outside the design area, and information exchange is mostly transactional, such as purchase orders and sales orders. These are examples of A. Semi-functional enterprise, B. Multiple dysfunction, C. Integrated enterprise, D. Extended enterprise. The correct answer for this one is B. Multiple dysfunction enterprises are characterized by internally focused functions and functional silos. They do not look at the supply chain as a whole with collaboration between trading partners. Question number 12. Which of the following is a requirement before a company can transition to a fully operational supply chain management model? A. Cross-functional teams working to improve and integrate internal processes. B. Modern ERP systems with highly trained personnel. C. Advanced planning and scheduling systems. D. High-performing departmental teams focusing on improvements. The correct answer for this one is A. In order for a company to move into the extended enterprise stage, it must first have a cross-functional process for integrating internal business processes. Otherwise, it will not be able to understand the cross-functional interaction necessary to be successful at integrating the supply chain. Question number 13. In stage 4, the enabler that allows a company to become an extended enterprise is A. Solid suppliers, B. Cross-functional communication, C. Trained human resources, D. Technology. The correct answer is D. Technology is the enabler that allows enterprises to extend out beyond their four walls. Without technology, companies would not be able to communicate with their trading partners in a real time or to synchronize their various operations as if they were one company. Question number 14. Early supply chain collaborations did not generate the benefits expected primarily because A. Communications were weak, B. The large firm coerced cooperation from trading partners, C. Just-in-time was the prominent improvement effort, D. Companies were too involved in their own improvement efforts. The correct answer is B. Many of the early collaborations did not generate the expected benefits because the relationships were not built on a win-win outcome for the companies involved. In many of the relationships, the larger company would coerce the supplier into reducing cost for them, regardless of the impact on the supplier. Question number 15. Many of the early supply chain efforts were focused primarily on A. Just-in-time efforts, B. Six Sigma reductions, C. Cross-functional cooperation, D. Reducing cost. The correct answer is D. The early efforts were focused on squeezing costs out of the supply chain. This often led to shifting costs in the supply chain where the larger companies forced their cost reductions onto the smaller suppliers. An example of this would be the reduction of inventory for the larger company meant larger inventories for the smaller supplier. Total inventory was not taken out of the overall supply chain, with all companies benefiting. Viewers, if you find value in this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and pressing the bell icon. Thank you.